Welcome back, champions. We've arrived once again at the intersection of wisdom and transformation. Today's journey will take us through 15 transformative quotes that will transform your life, drawn from the legendary minds of ancient Rome. These quotes are not mere words. They are keys to unlocking the highest levels of personal power, guiding us toward living with unwavering purpose, clarity, and strength. Let's dive into this wealth of timeless wisdom. Throughout the ages, one thing has remained clear. Greatness is not handed to anyone. It must be earned, it must be built, and it must be fought for. The Romans, through their fierce culture of honor, discipline, and philosophical depth, left behind a treasure trove of insights that resonate even today. The words we will explore are not relics of an ancient past, but rather tools we can use to forge our own greatness. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. Julius Caesar. One of the most famous statements in history, Julius Caesar's declaration speaks to the heart of what it means to act decisively. When Caesar marched into battle or into the Senate, he did not hesitate. He assessed, he acted, and he triumphed. His words reveal a power that champions must embrace, the power of bold action. In a world where overthinking paralyzes us, where we sit contemplating every possible outcome, we miss the very essence of success. We hesitate. Don't hesitate. Champions move forward with clarity and purpose. This is not about recklessness, but about the confidence to act swiftly when necessary. When the opportunity presents itself, we move without fear of failure. We learn from the act, rather than from the stasis of indecision. To be ignorant of what occurred before you were born is to remain always a child. Cicero. This quote is a call to intellectual maturity. Cicero, one of Rome's greatest orators, recognized that true adulthood, the kind that leads to wisdom and power, can only be achieved when we understand the past. How often do we ignore the lessons of history? How often do we allow the present to overwhelm us, only to repeat the mistakes of those who came before us? Cicero's words ask us to embrace history, not for the sake of nostalgia, but for growth. Only by knowing the battles fought, the mistakes made, and the lessons learned, can we create a future that honors our potential. The key to shaping your destiny lies in learning from the past, not being bound by it. A room without books is like a body without a soul. Cicero. Books are not just sources of knowledge. They are the gateways to deeper understanding, to new worlds, to alternate perspectives. Cicero here compares a library to the soul of a person, implying that without continuous learning, we lose something fundamental to our humanity. In today's world, where distractions are at every corner, we must remember that knowledge is our most powerful weapon. It sharpens our minds, refines our thinking, and strengthens our character. We must make a commitment to reading, learning, and always expanding our intellectual horizons. Are you feeding your mind as often as you feed your body? This nourishment is essential for growth and for the pursuit of greatness. If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. Cicero. Simplicity is a virtue. Cicero's reminder is that in the end, the essentials for a fulfilling life are within our grasp. Knowledge and nature. These two gifts hold the power to cultivate a life of purpose. So often, we look outward, searching for material wealth or social validation. We fail to recognize that true wealth is found in the harmony between our inner world, intellect, and outer world, nature. A garden nourishes the body and a library nourishes the soul. Together, they offer a complete life. Are you living simply yet powerfully? Do you recognize the profound richness in living mindfully without the need for excess? Fortune favors the bold. Virgil. Fortune is not some abstract force, it's a reflection of our actions. Virgil reminds us that boldness is the key to unlocking the doors of opportunity. How often do you hold back, waiting for the perfect moment? Virgil's words tell us that there is no perfect moment. There is only the moment we create by acting. The brave step forward, even when the outcome is uncertain. Boldness is the spark that ignites greatness. The future belongs to those who act in the face of fear, those who take risks, those who dare to move forward despite the unknown. The more we hesitate, the more we delay our potential. Are you willing to make bold choices, to run toward what others might run away from? The greatest wealth is health. Virgil. We often think of wealth in terms of financial gain, material success, or social standing, but Virgil cuts through this illusion. The wealth we should be most concerned about is our health. Without a strong body, all the riches in the world will lose their meaning. We cannot lead a successful life if we are not taking care of ourselves, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Ask yourself, how much energy are you dedicating to strengthening your body? Are you treating your health as your greatest asset? Without it, every goal, every ambition is hollow. Your body is the vessel through which your destiny flows. Take care of it. Love conquers all. Virgil. At first glance, this may seem like a sentimental ideal, but it carries deep wisdom. Love, the pure love for a cause, a person, or a purpose, becomes a force that drives us through adversity. Virgil's words show us that love is not passive. It is the most powerful force in the world when harnessed correctly. When you love what you do, nothing can stop you. When you love your mission, obstacles become mere stepping stones. Ask yourself, what do you love so deeply that you would go to any length to see it realized? This love becomes the foundation of your resilience, the force that carries you through challenges. Glory follows virtue. Cicero. The pursuit of glory, if pursued for its own sake, is a hollow one. True glory is the byproduct of living a virtuous life. The Romans believed that honor and fame are the natural outcomes of acting with integrity, courage, and wisdom. Glory is not something we chase. It is something that follows us when we stay true to our principles. Too many are chasing external recognition without first mastering the art of virtue. The key to true greatness lies not in seeking admiration, but in being worthy of it. Let your actions be your testament, and the world will follow with its accolades. He who spares the wicked injures the good. Cicero. Justice for the Romans was not optional. It was an imperative. By failing to confront evil, we allow it to grow and infect the very fabric of society. Justice requires us to act when wrongs are being committed, even when it is uncomfortable or costly. Do you turn a blind eye to injustice, or do you stand up for what is right, no matter the consequences? This quote urges us to remember that our inaction has consequences. By letting the wicked go unchallenged, we dishonor the good. It's time to take a stand for justice in every aspect of your life. The wise man learns more from his enemies than the fool does from his friends. Cato the Elder. Our enemies reveal more to us than our friends ever could. The challenges we face from opposition, criticism, or conflict can be the most powerful learning experiences. Cato recognized that through adversity, we are forced to confront our flaws and grow stronger. Instead of fearing our enemies or avoiding conflict, we must embrace them as opportunities for growth. What lessons are you learning from those who challenge you? Are you allowing adversity to make you stronger, or are you running from it? Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant. Seneca. Life's flow will continue with or without us. Those who are willing to embrace their fate move with life's currents. Those who resist are dragged along, fighting every step. Seneca reminds us that we cannot control everything, but we can control how we respond to life's challenges. Are you willing to let go of control and flow with the challenges life presents? Or are you struggling against them? Acceptance is not about surrendering to fate, but about mastering your response to it. Man is a wolf to man. Plautus. Human nature, when not tempered by virtue, can be brutal and self-serving. Plautus recognized the darker side of human beings: greed, manipulation, and power struggles. To live a virtuous life, we must be aware of these tendencies within ourselves and others. This is a call to vigilance. Recognize the potential for darkness within you and act to counter it with wisdom and honor. The battle is not only external, it is fought within. Keep yourself grounded in virtue, and you will rise above the wolf-like tendencies of the world. If you want to embark on this journey together, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. You're not just engaging with a piece of content, you're investing in your growth. Let's make sure this wisdom spreads far and wide, reaching to those who are ready to step into their true potential. And after this video, don't forget to explore the other pieces of knowledge we have waiting for you on the channel. Until next time, champions, stay strong and stay committed to your path.